Welcome Boss Lee back home. Welcome Boss Lee back home. General Manager Ni Huan new business plan has been launched. Except for an orphanage that refuses to move. The rest has been negotiated. What? The money is not enough. We have given him the highest price on the market. But the person in charge of the orphanage still hasn't delivered. There's nothing in this world that money can't solve. I'll give you 10 million. If you can't solve him, take care of you. Yeah. Three months. It will take 3 whole months to be thorough. Shui, you said that you and Mei Ling were sisters. Why is the performance similar to the ability? Dean Liu. He and I are not sisters. I only have one brother. And he is a picked-up orphan. He is not our Shen family. Shen Milin. At least I'm your sister. You speak with respect. Dean, please give us a little more time in andrology. I'm sure we can make out the order. Don't be tough. Who will see a doctor like you as a loser? Besides, didn't I teach you how to publicize? I can't even learn. That's false propaganda. Blow all the hype. Traditional Chinese medicine is supposed to be. If the patient is exposed, it will only affect the reputation of the hospital. Then you have to feed the department first, right? An incompetent loser like you. It will only make the whole department follow you up and down to lose your job. Who are you? Hello. Hello. I am Su Jin, assistant to the president of Rex Group. May I ask Shen Shui? Is Dr. Shen here? Su Dezong, the First Forest Group. You're here. What do you want to do with Dr. Shen? I have something important to talk to him about. Something important. It's over. These people must have come to talk to me about demolition. Dean, we have some personal matters to discuss. You guys get out of here for a minute. Why can't you understand anything? You said that Mr. Su of a similar group. Why did you come to see Dr. Shen? Well, let me see. I don't know where Shen Shui offended Boss Lee. Boss Lee sent someone to come to the door to ask questions. No. 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 I already said that on the phone. I'm not gonna let you tear down the orphanage. Are you going to watch helplessly? Are those kids homeless? Dr. Chen, please rest assured. We will arrange it properly. All the children in the orphanage. In addition, Boss Lee also prepared 10 million in cash as compensation. Dean, this express delivery. Just put it on my desk. Oh. Good. Don't say 10 million. Even if it is 100 million. I won't even promise him. 10 million. Miss Scene is in this world. No one dares to refuse you yet. What a coincidence. You saw it today. Go back and tell you. Boss Lee, Shen Shui disagrees. Look at this 10 million. For our orphanage or hospital. Actually, it's a lot of money. What is Shen Shui doing? That 10 million. If you say no, don't. Dean, why do I think Boss Lee is chasing the hospital? Miss Shen. Are you sure I'll think about it again? There's nothing to consider. Please don't come again. President Lee is really understood by this place. Dr. Shen really doesn't know that heaven is high and earth is high. How can he refuse the pursuit of Boss Lee? As far as I can see, you're just thinking too much. I live with Shen Shui every day. If he is really pursued by the boss, how could I not know? Go and tell Li Yancheng. I hate his entanglement. Later, if you ever show up in front of me again and bother me. I called the police. Dr. Shen, if you change your mind, you can contact me at any time. The Dean. I was sorry to Xiao Shen. No, Mrs. Li. We all heard it by accident just now. Mrs. Li. Yes. Why didn't you say so? You are the young lady of the Hercules group. I'll cut. You were all deceived by him. My boyfriend is the head of the office. To the best of my knowledge. Chief Li. These. Has been living abroad in 2000. Didn't come back until today. And Shen Shui has never been abroad. How could he possibly know Boss Lee? What can't be explained? It's the 21st century. Can't Mr. Lee fall in love with Sister Shu Yi online? You listen to me. No need to explain. Some people just can't see the beauty of others. What are you so proud of? Who doesn't know that Boss Lee hates women's contact most? At the age of 35, there is no affair at all. I might like a woman like Shen Shui. Oh, I get it. Boss Lee is 35 years old. There are no women around. It must be bad in that respect. One day abroad is fruitless. It was only then that I quietly found Mrs. Lee. Give her secret treatment. After she made a comeback, Boss Lee fell in love with him at first sight. Right. I'm Dr. Shen. I know. Don't worry about keeping a low profile. Your relationship with Mr. Lei will never get it out. Not only that, the male clinic of our hospital will never be cancelled. Dean, are you serious? That's just not cancelling. Of course it's true. After all, you are the future Mrs. Lee. In the future, our hospital will have to fight you and Mr. Lee. I didn't think of that. Mrs. Li Xiao's head shape can actually protect the whole department. Since Bai Yanqian is the one you want to dismantle first, then I'll just have to borrow my wife's name. Actually, you're right. Boss Lee is really chasing me. As for the process of our acquaintance, it's similar to what the Dean said. Look at the love story between you and Mr. Lee. It's an occasional sex show. Spoil the reality. Look, Mrs. Lee, our hospital is short of funds. For the development of our hospital, or you can promise Boss Lee. This is her. Why does Boss Lee have a crush on such a woman? No breath. No appearance. Shen Shui. Dare you call Su Tesiuk to prove it? What is there to be afraid of hitting one? Sister, hit one. Let some people who have never seen the world open their eyes. Fight as soon as you hit. Miss Shen, have you thought this through? Let me tell you, Mr. Lee. What you just said. I can think about it. Really, Miss Shen? It's so nice of you to figure it out. Boss Lee must be very happy. How's it going? Are you happy now? How dare we question Mrs. Lee? After all, the development of our hospital depends on you. I will tell Mr. Lee. Let him take more care of our hospital. If it's all right, I'll page you. Oh, that's right. Lee always wants to live up to our relationship. Guns must be kept secret. What are you still doing here? Junction gossip. Handheld Memory's girlfriend. He turned out to be a talented doctor in our hospital. His male eye disease was also cured by the hospital. Hey. Send someone to arrange some property quickly. Our hospital is famous. Dr. Shen, I hear you repeat your girlfriend in front of you. Is that true? I hear it's because Lee always has a hidden disease. You cured it and fell in love with you at first sight. Didn't you say it was confidential? How did it get out so quickly? It's personal. I refuse to interview. Mrs. Lee, this is a great opportunity for our hospital. Give an interview. Let more patients see you. Our andrology can rise. Is it true? Have a great reputation. Even if it is exposed later. There is no shortage of patients. I heard you just met with Chestnut. Is it true? It's true. Because he didn't mention me for many years and cured him. So he fell in love with me at first sight. Explain. Boss Lee. I talked to Dr. Shen as you asked. This woman is too impatient. She actually lied about you. Don't say go to the hospital. I'd like to meet this one in person. Girlfriend. Hey. The ad has all gone out. Why is there still no one? Nothing. As long as my brother-in-law is here. Our department can't close down. Take care. Smile. Yo. Why doesn't Shen Shui even have a ghost? It seems that neither do we. I'll buy your bill. When your identity of Mrs. Yali is exposed, you're going to lose your job. You. Wait a minute. I'll go and have a look. Dr. Shen. It's me. It's me. Are you here to see a doctor? I can only see a doctor, right? Do you know what you're doing? You know, do an andrology examination. What are you waiting for? Take it off. Hey, stand still. Why are you embarrassed? I'll help you get rid of it. Relax, check it out. His kitchen. I actually feel very comfortable. No. What? I got it for you. My God. Why are you still responding? I didn't mean to take the risk. Win in the future. Sorry. Nothing. It's normal to have this reaction. There is nothing wrong with your preliminary examination. Is there anything different from the usual? I'm not here to see a doctor. What? You're not here to see me. Then what do you want with me? This woman claims to be my fiancé. And now you don't even know me. I need to know what he wants. Actually, I'm a reporter from Dedu Daily. I hear you are Boss Lee's girlfriend. So I'd like to know about your relationship with Boss Lee. I didn't expect it. There's been a misunderstanding. Since you're not a patient, Uncle, you don't want me to be responsible for you, are you? Uncle looks so old. Uncle, I actually have a boyfriend. I really can't be responsible for you. Why don't you look at other aspects? Can I make it up to you for something? How about that? Please tell me the details of the relationship between you and Mr. Lee. You are not responsible for me. Really, of course. Boss Lee, I'm sorry. I'll just hurt your wisdom a little bit. Anyway, I vowed that public relations Imperial City was the strongest. This rumor is bound to be suppressed. You know, Lee is 35 years old. Why is he not having an affair? Yeah. Secretly tell you. He's impotent. Is it? General way impotence. Yeah, he's not just young. And it's only 3 seconds. That's why there are no women around him. The reason why he stayed abroad for more than 20 years is to treat his hidden disease. Unfortunately, it had no effect. Until I used my traditional Chinese medicine. That's how he regained his strength. Because of this, he fell in love with you. Of course. Him. It was love at first sight for me. Have been pestering me for months. Oh, his personal assistant the other day. And he sent him to propose to me. But I want to keep a low profile. So I turned him down. After all, men. You can't say yes too soon. This woman is so kind. Refuse demolition. Even spread rumors and smear. It's all a means to force me to raise the cost of demolition. Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you in there for so long? This is not a forced bow behind your overlord's back, is it? Yes. Did I say something wrong? Boss Lee, can I help you? You are Boss Lee. No. So, I mean, did Mr. Lee ask me to talk to you about the demolition money? What a surprise. Tell Boss Lee. I'm not taking it apart. You didn't say it well outside the phone. I changed my mind. Go back and tell you. Boss Lee. I will never demolish with you. You. Dr. Shen. I advise you to reconsider. Call me any time if you change your mind. Oh, you scared me. I thought you were Mr. Lee. How could I be Boss Lee? Aren't you Boss Lee's girlfriend? Oh, I'm just surprised. I wonder where there are 2 more examples. To the best of my knowledge, when your business district is an important project of Rex Group, then you are Mr. Lee's girlfriend. Why don't you agree to demolition? Because the price was not agreed. Although we are boyfriend and girlfriend, but we always have a clear distinction between public and private. And the place that will be demolished, it's priceless to me. So no matter how much compensation you give me, I wouldn't even agree to demolition. What's in the world? What a thing is priceless? There is no such thing. Oh. I almost forgot. I have to go to the orphanage land today. I asked for leave today. Now go get something for me. I have more love details. What you want to hear? Accompany me to a place. I'd like to see what he can make. It's not good. Yes. Babies. You guys come on. Miss you. Miss me. Let's see what I brought you. Bought so many things again. I haven't finished my stuff last time. It's been replaced. You are so handsome. This is the boyfriend you just talked about. He's not. He's my friend. I think this is better than the previous apprentices. Much better, mature and stable. I look really good. Lao Shuang. We'll give you a 90% discount on kittens. Do you like these gifts? My brother is just like you. Shen Shui, what kind of person are you? The girl was abandoned by her biological parents and she was a child. Be adopted by the present family, just like these kids before. Living in an orphanage. He was abandoned. For abandoning. So he was sensitive and kind from an early age. Even if I have been wronged, I will hide it in my heart. Now I just want someone who knows hot and cold. Be nice to him. That's why. Do I misunderstand? It's not because of the money that he doesn't want to demolish. That to protect these orphans. Uncle, thank you for taking me home. Bye. Goodbye. Let's go. Mom. This doll was when I was 5 years old. The birthday present you gave me. This music box. My father gave it to me when I came first in the exam. Why did you throw them out and bring them here? Who says this is for you? Your pile of junk is what Jinjin and I don't want. Or you thought it would be your turn. Come on, you. This is mine. You hurt me. You little bitch. Don't you dare turn over and kiss you. I have raised you for so many years. Unexpectedly bite the hand that feeds you. To your own daughter. Do it. What you should take. Get out of here. Mom. Why did I grow up? You don't like me for anything. What did I do wrong? You think you're really born to us? You. It's just a bastard adopted by the orphanage. You were adopted by your parents because of me and my sister. If it wasn't for our baby, how could I adopt you as a concubine? How old are you? Don't stay in our house. Do you want some face? Now bring it to me right now. Get out of here, you piece of junk. Junjin is right. If I hadn't been pregnant late, how can you son of a bitch get into our Shen family? Fortunately, we are proud of Merrill Lynch. Found a boyfriend in charge of the history group. We are going to live in a big house with our neighbors soon. I can't take you. Such a humiliating thing. Take something for me. Get out of here. Mum. You can't kick me out. All my salary has been paid. I don't have a penny on me now. No money, right? Then sell it. I'll help you get in touch with the sex. How about 2,000? You should still be an old woman. I'm your sister. About my phone. Mom, look at him. You're the other way around, aren't you? Don't you dare hit my son. You can't take a penny of the salary you handed in. No money, right? If you don't have any money, sell it. Hundreds of people can't die. Ren Mai Ling. Wonjuan, let's go. Bring it here. Who says this is for you? You piece of junk. If you hadn't married back, how could I adopt you? Get out of here. Tens and hundreds of people can't die. No money, right? I don't sell it until I have the money. Your pile of junk is what Junjin and I don't want. Get it out of here right now. Get married and get your stuff out of here. Uncle, what are you doing here? Your phone got off the bus. Oh. I'm sorry. I forgot. You're crying. I'm not crying. Who bullied you? Childhood. It was the same the day I was abandoned by my biological parents. What kind of weather? I've always longed for a family. So after being adopted, I cherish my present life very much. But now, even they abandoned me. I didn't expect him to be at this moment. Do you have a place to stay? A friend of mine has gone abroad. Let me look after his house. If you don't mind, you can move there first. Is that all right? That's for sure. Uncle. Thank you. The snow seems to be a little lighter. It shouldn't be too late. Moving team, let's go. Uncle, wait for me here for a moment. I'll find the car. Ah, umbrella. Help me prepare a set of nearby ordinary commercial housing. Immediately. This is the car you're talking about. Are you sure you want to move with this? Uncle. A tricycle is also a car. Moving companies charge a fee. I don't have much luggage. What a waste of money. Move it quickly. Hey. I'll do it. Let's go. Sit in the back. I'll do it. You. Can you do it? You will learn. Come on, get in the car. Watch out. Moving team, let's go. Shen Shui. You are really impersonating Boss Li's girlfriend. You're dead meat. Hey, Dean. The 10th anniversary celebration of our hospital is coming soon. Why don't we let Shu Yi leave the ground this time? See you then. You invited me. Thank you, Uncle. Uncle, why don't you wipe it too? Oh, no need for that. You changed earlier and caught a cold. By the way, Uncle, let's add a contact information. I'll scan you. Oh, okay. Okay. Then go to bed early. I hope you don't mind my leaving now. I want to keep my uncle. He is just like the women who send flowers. Uncle. Thank you for being willing to help me when it's so difficult. I know there is a very good part-time job. You can do it. I'll take you there tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Okay, good night, Uncle. Good night. Lao Zhou. Leave me time tomorrow morning. I'm going to take someone to take a photo for publicity. The uncle has a good figure. Be gifted in that area. It's the right age. It's when most men can't. If this is the right time. Publicity models in our department. Which aunt is not confused after reading it? Cute and saved. Hey. Hey. The demolition of Boss Li's orphanage requires the unity of lawyers. I don't have to deal with it for the time being. Sometimes those who are in power are confused. The outsider sees the most of the game. The voice can be confessed to the body. I still want to give you some advice. This Dr. Shen. He is too slow to walk. It's only been one day and you've rented a house for him. At that time, it will become true. You really fall in love with him. Or did he make sense of you? WTF? Where did you find such an elegant model? Is it acceptable to shoot that kind of model? Don't worry. It's a good shot. Let's take a picture of you. Shoot. Shoot what? Of course it's a photo shoot. Uncle is a model portrait. What kind of photo shoot? That is, the uncle acted as a model to take photos and advertise for Lao Ju. Do flat propaganda. Uncle, just shoot if you're so handsome. Give a commission. Ah, yes. Our store is in urgent need of publicity. Dude, do me a favor. Okay. 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 Uncle, you're so nice. Hello. Please come with me. Go. This figure is too foul. 2 brothers can be saved. What 2 brothers? No, did you hear me wrong? Let's go. Oh my god, I'm so handsome. It's like walking with a lot of hormones. I'm not dreaming, am I? Is it that handsome? Uncle. You have to do this. This is the only way to be attractive. I refuse. Uncle. Please. You can help people to the end. Okay? Not good. Do you know how much a picture of me costs? I don't know. But it shouldn't be worth much. Uncle. Although you are handsome. But you are not the richest man after all. How much is a photo worth? Uncle. Just help me this once. I'll tell you. With a foothold in my heart. Please, please. Just this once. It won't happen again. Thank you, Uncle. Hey. Come on, Uncle. Let's get started. Relax a little. Relax a little. Talk about you like that. Ah, yes. That's it. That's right. Here we go. You know what? Yeah. Okay? All right. All right. Thank you, Uncle. It's not enough. Oh. Uncle. I didn't mean to. I'm gonna go change. Everyone's gone. Saliva. Wipe it. Where did you get the saliva? The promotional video was quickly sent out. Just this one. Speed, yeah, remember? Put on a smile. Come on, don't miss it. Isn't that the stray dog that was driven out of the door? Still in the mood to hand out flyers here. None of them were sent out. How do you talk? This is no ordinary tradition. This time, the mail department. Uncle Shen, you use me for andrology publicity. Uncle. Uncle. It's up to you whether you can keep our department and release it. Uncle. I don't want to be laughed at by him. Please. The look of a beep. Everybody, check it out. Don't miss it when you pass by. Do you want your husband to have a strong physique like him? Want to get rich overnight? Chinese therapy deserves to have a flyer. Free queuing. Magic, come on. Oh my god, I'm so handsome. He looks like a tough guy. Let me give it to me. Ouch. Why are you still doing this? Hey. Hey, ouch. My dear boyfriend is here. One by one. Oh, so handsome. Want to touch it? It's all sent out. Come back next time. I have something to do. Let's go. Uncle. Can this picture make me squat on the weather forecast? I don't think I'm good enough to set myself up. Put it in the newspaper. It's expensive to buy noodles. 100,000. 100,000. Let's go. It's not right. How about that? What does it matter if the second doesn't finish? Don't come alone at that time, huh? I think you're just jealous. Hey, Dean. You come. It seems that Nank's publicity is doing well. Oh, right. So the 10th anniversary is coming. I invited the city's celebrities in a post. It was also sent to the ringleader. You must make sure that he must attend tomorrow. What? Please invite Boss Lee to attend. I even made his noodles. I've never seen it before. What are we going to do? Dean, my boyfriend, he's too busy. May not have time to do it. But those celebrities are all here to set up a group. Didn't he just return home? Many people don't know him. All want to take the opportunity to explain. Isn't he your boyfriend? Set aside an hour or two to accompany your girlfriend to a banquet. It shouldn't be difficult. No one has ever seen it. If I get someone to impersonate, isn't it true that they don't know how to attend a party? It's so difficult. Is Boss Lee really too busy to have time? Or is she not Mr. Lee's girlfriend at all? Take it with you. I will bring Mr. Lee to attend on time tomorrow. Then you wrote a few kind words from Mr. Lee. It would be better to bring us a 10 million investment. The future of our hospital depends on you. Ah, yes. Dare to impersonate Mr. Lee with your poor boyfriend. Watch me expose you in front of everyone. Dean. Then I'll go back and invite Mr. Lee. Go. Go. Waiting for the good news. Lara Joe, quickly put on your most handsome suit. Give me a hand. 100,000 flash. It's really Boss Lee. He won't have anything in the hands of this man. It's not this kind of thing. Is it true that Boss Lee really can't? That woman is a god. It's all recycled. Yeah, it's all recycled. By the way, Boss Lee. Yes, Miss Shen. The 10th anniversary of their hospital. This is the invitation letter entrusted to you by the Dean. I'd like to see how he deals with the situation. Will Boss Lee attend? That's for sure. Oh. Oh, hey. Be careful. Don't exaggerate. More than 200,000 or more. More than 200,000. Where did you get that? It cost me 2,000 yuan. But every penny is worth 1 penny. At least you pretended to be the richest man. You have to come up with decent clothes. It's true that this person really depends on clothes. Wear this expensive dress. I feel like I'm getting handsome. Hey. How about, is it like Boss Lee? What do you think? Like a spirit boy. You can't do without a bit of temperament. Like a love bodyguard. None of you know how to appreciate leaves. What do you think? I think they're right. Hey, what are we gonna do? If this had been exposed by them in the first place. I'm dead. Sister Shui. I think that uncle is very good today. Yes, big boss. Okay. Then I'll try her. She's just in better shape. Temperament is not as good as me. Definitely not. What is it? What can I do for you? Uncle, it's you. Come on, give him your clothes. What are you doing? Try on clothes. Try on clothes if you want to see me. Perfect. And there's a label. Hey uncle. You can't take off this tag. I rented this. Rented? Yeah. It's up to you to pretend to be Chestnut or not. Impersonate Mr. Chestnut. So you are not Mr. Lee's girlfriend at all? Yeah. I know I was confused at the moment. But now it's too late to regret it. Uncle, can you help me? If I'm exposed this time, then you can't keep it. Why hasn't Sister Shu Yu come yet? This is about to start. I'm not answering my phone. It can't be something wrong. What can happen? I think he just ran away. He is not Boss Lee's girlfriend at all. Who said Sister Shu Yun would come? Sister Shui, you're beautiful. I knew you'd come. Some people even said you ran away. I'm the protagonist today. How could I not come? Boss Lee, Shanshan and Lee. Why didn't he come with you? He's still in a meeting. We'll be there in a minute. He has been out of touch for a long time. Uncle, please don't follow me. It's the evening rush. If you can't get a ride hailing, you can't come. Meryl Lin. The total entry and exit of Lee is picked up by luxury cars. How can I take a taxi? After that, I forgot to rent a car for my uncle. Uncle won't really take a taxi, will he? Really, Chestnut? It is always picked up by luxury cars, of course. That fake ones are not necessarily true. Don't be like some people. I'll get out of the taxi later. My brother-in-law will definitely come in a limousine. Right. Sister Sook? Yes, the limousine is over. How could Uncle afford to rent it? You'd better tell him not to come first. I'll make a phone call to urge him. DW999. Isn't this the license plate number of Zhong Li? Boss Li actually came. Boss Li is really here. Then I'm not dead. The truth, you did put. Boss Li will give you a good score tomorrow. The real Boss Li is already here. Anyway, you're going to be humiliated by him in public. Uncle. Sorry I'm late. Uncle, it looks a lot like it. The car is all rented. Keep your voice down. Right. I didn't ask you to play in a group. The driver's performance fee. And you can pay for the car rental. Okay. How dare a fake come here? As everyone knows, Boss Li usually travels on Maybach. Whether it's true or not, I can tell when I look at the car. No way. It's really Maybach. Where did you get Maybach? That kind of luxury car costs tens of thousands of dollars a day to rent. Only half a year of my salary is worth it. Uncle. Why did you pick up the sign on your clothes? Do you know more than 200,000 yuan of this dress? Uncle, you are such a loser. Okay, I'm a rich man now. The debt has been exposed. Boss Li, it would be nice of you to attend. It's an honor for our hospital. The uncle doctor often said that you took good care of him in the hospital. Dr. Shen likes to tell the truth. It's getting late. Boss Li, please come in. He can't get in. Why? Because he's not really Mr. Li at all. Dean, look. This is the actress invited by Shen Shui. How could she be really tough? Really? Will Li always ride a tricycle with Shen Shui? It's over. Sure enough, she photographed it. Shu Yi, this lady. I ride tricycles. The car is still driving Maybach. This is my freedom. Are you concerned about the feelings between me and my wife? Do you have any opinions? I remember the interview saying, Mr. Li's Maybach is a limited edition. There is only one in Imperial City. The car is right in front of you. If he wasn't Boss Li, where did Maybach come from? Mei Ling was right. No, he's not. Boss Li. Who are you? Me. I'm a senior executive of Hercules. Boss Li has gone to the capital for a meeting. It takes 3 days. So he can never be Mr. Li. It's over. It's out. Get rich. Run. Dare to pretend to be Mr. Chestnut. Take it down. This has nothing to do with him. I was so scared. How dare you stand in front of me? Shen Shui, you are so bold. Dare to find someone to impersonate Boss Li to cheat. Neither of you can run away today. Arrest me. I'll see who dares to touch him. Su Te is coming. This person is a lot of people. That's who he is. I can get to know him. Impersonate Lixu. I will teach him a lesson. Boss Li came down late. Who arranged it? Give it up. Read the invitation letter carefully. Which one of you dare to question Chestnut? Should I find a real need to impersonate myself? And he's still in front of him. Rumor has it that I won't stay in the hospital and close down. Yao Zuhan was indeed sent to Boss Li by me. Boss Li, you are the chief guest of my dinner party tonight. Everyone wants to see your elegant demeanor. Please invite your brother-in-law. Honey. Let's go. Ah. Boss Li is the richest man. How is it possible to like it? A poor girl like Shen Yu who is unwanted. It must be a fake. I'm going to expose them. Hey, that's enough. Su Tesuk has come to prove it. There can still be fake. I finally sucked up to the vice president last week and became the supervisor. Now. Oops. It's all too late now. Jiangwo, think about it. No one has ever seen Boss Li. This Su Tesuk must be the actor he hired. How can a figure like Boss Yi look up to Shen? Lady, let's go in and expose them now. You must be an important life. You have a point. Go in and have a look. Oh my God. This is the heir to Hercules. He is even more handsome than a star. Wow, I really envy Mrs. Li. When this party is over, I'm going to die. Go out of position. First of all, this event. We are very honored to have invited Boss Li and Mrs. Li of Hercules Group. Let's welcome them with warm applause. At the same time, thank you for your presence and support. Now let's play a beautiful waltz. Open the prelude to today's celebration. I heard that Mr. Li has been abroad for many years. Often attend all kinds of aristocratic balls. You must be a perfect dancer. Well, since today, Boss Li and Mrs. Li are our chief guests today. Or give them the first song. How? Beautiful, don't be ridiculous. I'm a fake poor uncle. A country bumpkin. Let's see if you're not embarrassing. Yes. All right, Mrs. Li. I was fascinated by his beauty. I almost forgot that I was the fake Mrs. Li. Uncle, I didn't mean to. If you want me to end my impulse, I have an earache. If you dance well, my only one is full. Happiness comes too fast. It's too late for me to enjoy it. Make up. It's snowing. After all, I also taught dance lessons in the orphanage. Wow, Sister Shui. I didn't expect you to dance so well. Boss Li and his wife really cooperate so tacitly. It's a perfect match. Sister Mei Young, I have something to ask you. Why don't we find a place to talk? It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible to be Mr. Li. Shen Shui said that she would invest 10 million in the hospital. Can you get it out? 10 million of the investment. Why didn't you tell me that? I haven't had a chance to say it. Boss Lee is worth more than 100 billion yuan. Donate 10 million to Mrs. Lee. There should be no problem. Unless you're a fake. You can't even get it out. How could he? For my fake Mrs. Lee. Take 10 million of the investment. Will definitely expose me directly. Instead of being exposed, might as well take the initiative to admit your mistake. Actually, I'm 10,000, right? $10 million was given casually. Thank you, Mr. Lee. Thank you, Mrs. Lee. What? How could he come up with 10 million so casually? You are really Mr. Lee. Somebody get these two out of here. Don't get dirty, Mr. Lee and his wife's eyes. Let me go. Let me go. Did you get the news? Angry. Uncle, this method is too cold. I'm not going to be thrown into the sea to feed the fish, am I? Get out. Xianggong. I twisted my ankle. Please give me a hand. Bah. You're gonna get me killed. Now I have offended Mr. Lee. What am I going to do? Do not build a country. You trust me. That chestnut must be a fake. I thought you said Boss Lee was in a meeting. You make a phone call to confirm. Wow. Hello. Is Boss Lee still in the meeting? I'm fine. I'm just not in a hurry to find Mr. Lee. How is it? How is it? That check? That must be fake. Help me up. Shen Shui is a bitch. How dare you lie to us? When we find Mr. Lee, isn't that a great achievement? Shen Shui dares to pretend to be feuding, the head of the city. Full of, sister, stop drinking. You're drunk. Otherwise my brother-in-law blames me again. You were so nice. If you don't stay with your brother-in-law, why are you drinking here? Look at them. Brother Song stuck it on his brother-in-law. You're not afraid that your brother-in-law will be driven away by them? Not afraid. Hey. Hey. This is my guillotine. I have to drink too much. Yeah. That tastes good. It should be very expensive. But you can't waste it. This is my last meal. You go and find me a doggy bag. I need to pack. Go ahead. Let me see. Okay, then stop drinking. How did you meet the real one? I'm sorry. My wife seems to drink too much. Go and have a look. You go on. Come on. Why do you drink so much? Boss Lee. You've come to pick me up, soldier. I didn't hear you. I hope you don't mind my leaving now. Don't leave my plastic bag. I'll pack it. Sit down. I got it. You finished your meal. This is much better too. All right, go back and buy it for you. Go to a hot spot for a drink. Take me back if you drink too much. Okay, got it. Uncle Liu. Come on. Does Mr. Lee want to take his wife back to the villa? If you want to drive a car, you can't be on the project. Boss Lee. I didn't mean to lie about you. Because you're tearing down our orphanage. I was in a moment of anger. Plus they all mistook me for his wife. That's why I pretended to be. Boss Lee. As long as you don't throw me into the sea to feed the fish, I can make up for whatever you want. I'm so scary in his eyes. Any kind of compensation is fine. I took such a big risk to help you pretend to be Mr. Lee. What kind of compensation do you want? I haven't decided yet. Sign it first. Pretending to be Mr. Lee. Uncle, aren't you Mr. Lee? Otherwise, the special help. Tens of millions of checks, and what's wrong with this car? It's all true. But I'm really not Boss Lee. Su Teju is my cousin. Boss Lee has gone abroad in order to increase the credibility of this incident. So, I borrowed a car from Boss Lee. And special columns. I see. But I didn't agree to the demolition. And spread rumors. Then why did Su agree to help us? Don't worry. Mr. Lee has agreed not to demolish the orphanage. Really? Great. Hey, what's with the check? The check itself is an example. To invest in hospitals. As a reporter, I know my own news. So I got into this game. Then why would he invest? Is it difficult? He really has a problem with that. What do you think of me? Maybe it is. I really didn't say it sooner. Made me drink so much guillotine. Hey. By the way, where's the plastic bag I packed? Yeah, packed. Uncle. Sorry. I'm looking in the distance. Above the moon. How could Boss Lee live in such a small house? Shen Shui, you really have the nerve. If you dare to find someone to pretend to be Lee, you will never tell. And dare to live with others. Where? Foot. Don't drink so much next time. Go to sleep. Uncle. Energy. Hey. What are you doing? Are young people so open these days? Promised me so soon. Hey. Isn't it a little too fast to drag this? Yeah, not fast. Not at all. Mop the floor quickly. I don't want to admit this. What? Uncle. Before a few days go by. Contact the clothing store owner quickly. Return the clothes. 2,000 a day is 2,000. So you're trying to save 2,000 yuan in rent? To forget me? Or what? You. I said hello to the boss. Just return it in the morning. Go to bed early. Why does it feel like the uncle is angry? Boss Wei was kicked out by his sister-in-law. Shut up. You told me to investigate Wang Zhangwo. He is incompetent in business, but he is good at sending stray horses. And don't deal with that antique with you. Vice President Zhou has something to do with it. And he was bribed by the supplier to buy real estate. How to deal with it? Dismiss. Good. It's so sweet. It really hurts when you get old. There he is. Mom, what are you doing here? Shameless thing. How dare you live with a man? I'd like to see which man it is. How dare you live with a man? I'd like to see which wild man it is. Get out here. Where is it, Mom? Hey, Mom. You guys stop it. I borrowed this house. We're not living with anyone. I think you're just guilty. I didn't sleep with any wild man last night. You're afraid we'll catch her in bed. Mom. Not paying is like whoring for nothing. I don't mean it. You drowning girl. Don't you dare push me. Oops. Everybody, come and have a look. Mother and daughter don't like to stay. Deceived to death by a wild man outside. And with wild men. People still play when they sleep. Mother, check it out. People don't come like this. My unfilial woman. Forget Mom for a man. What a white-eyed wolf. I think he's playing third fiddle for an old man. Be nurtured by philosophy. Otherwise, the real mother will come to the door. That impostor looks about 30 years old. It is indeed much bigger than Shen Shui. Shen Shui. This is the community of Rex Group. More than 100,000 per square meter. Where did you get so much money to live in such a fancy place? You're not really going to be a third for an old man, are you? I don't have more than 100,000. Even a dead girl. And said there was no money. I have to force that wild man out for more money. I worked hard to pick up junk and raised you. I can't believe you're a mistress for someone else. You're a bad girl. How can I raise you shameless shoes? I might as well bump my head to death. Mom, my waist. I can't believe you killed your own mother. Are you trying to kill me? Mom is kind enough to advise you. And you bet heavily on Mom. Today, I will teach you a lesson for my mother. Whose fault are you? Let go of such sharp high heels. Hit him in the face or hurt him. If it is heavy, it will be disfigured. You guys are such a good family. Does it hurt? Uncle, I'm fine. Don't worry. Mom, you need money when you come. You're the wild man who seduced my daughter, right? I've worked so hard to raise him for decades. An innocent girl was slept by you. You can't give me $1.8 million. Give the money or call the police. You raped my daughter. Crazy. He said he wasn't. First of all, we are above board boyfriend and girlfriend. Secondly, if you report a false alarm, you will go to prison. I think you just want to go whoring for nothing. Give me the money, or I'll shoot you. Are you all right? Mei Ling, come on. Call me. I already did. You too. This is the real estate that my boyfriend is responsible for developing. How dare you be here? Make trouble and wait for the property manager to come. Take you two to the station. Who dare to make trouble in the community under our historical group? The manager is them. I'll see who it is. Dare to make trouble in the community under our Lishi group. The manager is them. Arrange a set of small households. Chestnut always wants it. Okay, I'll arrange it right away. I'm afraid this man is Mr. Chestnut. Pick it up. It should be arrested. Number. Let me explain. It was they who made trouble first. Uncle, he did it to protect me. Let's do it. Hey. What do you mean? Hey. Hey. Are you making a mistake? They are the ones who make trouble. Arrest them. There's no mistake. They're making trouble there. Arrest them. Let go of my brother-in-law. He's the head of the history group. Don't talk about little supervisor. It won't work even if Vice President Joe comes in person today. Take away. Hey, let me go. Let go of me. What? Get up and let me wait. Wait for how to be taken. Uncle, thank you just now. Call me when something like this happens again. Don't wrong yourself, huh? It is my honor to serve Boss Lee and Mrs. Shao. Boss Lee, Mrs. Lee. Mrs. Lee. Yes. Aren't you Boss Lee and Mrs. Shao? Boss Lee. You're not really hiding your identity from me, are you? Then why did he call you Mr. Lee? Call me Mrs. Lee. You have so many interview videos on the internet. He has always seen some entertainment news. We all know that you are Mrs. Lee. Well, isn't it Mr. Lee when we two are together? Yeah. It makes sense. He looks straight. I didn't expect that I still like to watch entertainment. Don't form an opinion about something based on appearance alone. Yeah. See if there's anything else you can do. Well done. Next time, don't let them into this neighborhood again. Okay, I'll arrange it right away. I didn't expect Mrs. Lee to be so easy to use. Come with me. Just sit. Wait for me. Yeah. No one has treated me for a long time. So good. You can do it yourself. I'm going out. I'll come back to see you to work later. Good. Ah, let me go. Why did you bring us here? My boyfriend is a history executive. If you do this to us, be careful. I'll let him fire you all. How did they hit my girlfriend just now? Zhao Yuan wants to score 100 points. Let go. Hey. Hey. He's going to the sea. Why listen to him? Hey. 99,100. If you dare to hit him again, the consequences will only be more serious. Throw it out. Uncle, how did you get out of the woods? Who are you? How did you get out of the woods? Who are you with? Ah, no one. If you don't go to the hospital, you'll be late. It's not good to keep patients waiting for you. That's right. Today is the time to test the effectiveness of flyers. Yeah. If you can have a patient today, it depends on your charm. Let's go. Don't you dare come back to trouble with Li Qiuchuan in the future. I'll give you 1,000 slaps. Let's go. Sister. Shen Shui, that bitch. You don't really fall in love with any rich people, do you? Isn't Zhao Wang in charge? It doesn't work. Just now the property manager said that they were Boss Lee. Mrs. Lee, how can he be the richest man? Mom, which richest man can take a fancy to his country bumpkin? Jiang Wo said it all. Boss Lee is having a meeting abroad. Let me see it. Shen Shui cheated the property manager. You mean that bitch Shen Shui asked someone to impersonate Mr. Lee? Pretend to be Mrs. Lee. He's crazy. So let's break it off with him. Otherwise, it would be bad for Boss Lee to blame. Mum, unite with that old man to embarrass me so many times. I'm not gonna let him go. Hey, Zhongwo. Mei Ling, you always settle your accounts when you return home. Find that I always get kickbacks when I help the government. I was fired. What? Then we have completely offended Mr. Lee. You can only rely on Vice President Zhou. Did you contact him? He is busy with the development of the world. And Boss Lee, in the demolition of an orphanage in the old city, there was a disagreement. Disagree with demolition. The orphanage in the old town. Who is in charge? Let me see the person in charge. The person in charge is Shen Shui. What a coincidence. It's not. As long as you give the development money of the orphanage to Vice President Zhou, won't our problem be easily solved? Jiang Guo, get ready to demolish the orphanage. Shen Shui, just be my stepping stone. Take it easy, everyone. Dr. Chen will be here soon. This is the first time I've seen so many people waiting in line. Uncle, you are the savior of our andrology department. Oh, I won't go in with you. Uncle. Uncle, sister, come on. Everyone's been waiting for a long time. My brother-in-law is here. Dr. Shen. Oops. So this model is your boyfriend? Oh, what a handsome guy. Look how strong it is. Where? Hey. We've been waiting for a long time, right? Then let's start the treatment. Wake up. Is your boyfriend good? Well, it's a gesture. Great. That must be awesome. At least more than an hour. Can I ask you to talk about it after the treatment? As good as your boyfriend? Sure. It's on me. Then Shendong's happiness is left to you. Then I have things to do. Just go first. Hey uncle, go. Thank you. Uncle is still in a hurry that he can't handle. This is the first time Mr. Lee has seen you so blind. You don't really fall in love with Dr. Shen, are you? You don't choose so many daughters of the family. Why are you attracted to him? He's different from other women. Those women cooperated with him. Older lady. I'll convince the old lady. What about one new group? Recently, Vice President Zhou is making a fuss about demolishing the building. You just inherited the wedding dress. If something goes wrong with the project, I'm afraid it will affect the board's evaluation of you. I'll convince the board. Preserve the orphanage. It won't affect the effect. Go by yourself. Stop talking. I have my own choice. Oops. Oops. I finally finished reading it. Hey. Thanks to my brother-in-law. Otherwise, how could our male department be so strong? The beauty department next to them is so envious and jealous. Sister Shui, we have to thank our brother-in-law. Ah. That makes sense. I'll treat you to dinner tonight. Let's go to dinner. Let's go. Bye. Uncle. Uncle. This is it. Uncle, I chose this carefully. Guarantee is the most cost-effective barbecue restaurant in the whole city. Come on, let's go. 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 The richest man must have never eaten a roadside stall. Brother-in-law, this is his most generous time of contentment. Here, you try this. Just do it. Right? If it tastes good, you can eat more. Brother-in-law. Hercules Group has recently been named one of the top 10 in the world. Business covers 50 countries. Can you tell us how to do it? Yes, brother-in-law. We talked about it. Too bad he's a fake boss. I don't know anything about entrepreneurial experience. It's bound to come out. Trade secret. It's not convenient, of course. Under normal circumstances, I will learn their local language and culture first. After understanding their needs, identify potential users, and then evaluate. Brother-in-law, don't you know more than 10 foreign languages? Not proficient, can only communicate on a daily basis. Brother-in-law, what about after finding a partner? Find the most willing users, in response to their needs, and then give the corresponding cooperation plan. And then, according to what I said above, the business slowly opened up. You really know 50 kilometers. Don't forget, I am in love with the emperor of the rickshaw. I read about this in a book before. Today I heard my brother-in-law say that. Shopping malls enter the battlefield. It's hard to be a rich man. If it wasn't for Sister Shui, the richest man can teach us experience. Why do I always feel like you two are polite? Yeah. I think so too. You two can't be fake, are you? Hey, give me a kiss. Prove it. Give me a kiss. It's normal for this couple. Are you a fake couple? Of course we're a real couple. Then give me a kiss to prove it. Proof is proof. Uncle, I was forced to offend. Oh. Can you prove it now? Yeah, I did. Sister Shu Yun is domineering. Brother-in-law. From now on, Sister Jingyi and our department will be left to you. It's on me. Brother-in-law is a good drinker. Have another drink. Come on. Don't drink too much. You'll get drunk. Don't underestimate me. I can't get drunk. Fill it up. I told you I wouldn't let you drink so much. The three of you. How can I send it alone? Oops. Wake up. Wake up. How's it going, Uncle? Yeah, take a taxi. Well, why does it take so long to wait in line? When are we going to wait? Nothing. I'll send someone to pick us up right now. Brother, we also want a feeling of luxury cars. Yes, it is. Arrange a brother-in-law. Brother-in-law is very good. Hey, Uncle. Anyone will bring you here. You don't believe it, do you? Wait. Su Dazu is coming to pick us up now. Wait. I'll be right there. Good. I'd better go outside and see if there's a taxi. Yeah. Oh no. Come on. Send us back. Nice car. Thank you, brother-in-law. Go on. It's so hot. What are you waiting for? Take me back to the villa. The villa? Yeah. Ha, Uncle. Everyone's gone. You don't have to pretend to be Boss Lee. Pretend to be addicted to you. Boss Lee starts to tell the truth as soon as he gets drunk. What are we going to do? Exposed again. Sister-in-law, my cousin loves to talk nonsense. Don't worry about it. I know. Thanks to you, you hired so many good cars to support the scene. Otherwise it will really be. Then go home. Oh, good boy. Yeah. I'll chase you. I'll be by your side in the future. No one can bully anyone. Yes, you are. Boss Lee, go. Take me home first. Thank you. Uncle is in trouble. You take it home. Don't worry. That's my aunt and uncle. Big uncle, uncle. Your uncle, what are you doing? Did you forget what you did to me? Uncle's kiss was an expedient measure. If you're angry, you can punish me as you like. Is it? Get ready first, and then 3 keep up. Do you understand? CHU. Would you like to be my Mrs. Lee? I still have to think about it. How to reject me? Well, it's a good thing it's a doctor's coax. How do you explain this if your identity is exposed? Didn't go. Boss Lee, don't look. Hurry back. If you don't go back, Mrs. Lee will tell me to go back again. Master Shu. Would you like to be my Mrs. Lee? Was the uncle just confessing his love, or was he drunk? Oh no. Can't think about it anymore. The wine will be served tomorrow. Hello. Shu Yi, come here quickly. They're gonna blow up. What person in charge of the orphanage did not agree to dismantle Taiwan? You can't dismantle it. What person in charge? Isn't that Shen Shui? We're her family. You can make decisions for her. If we say so, we will take it apart. Yeah, I'm her mother. I said if you can take it apart, you can do it. I can't control it. Push me. Stop. I'm your chief wife. Let's see who dares touch me. I'm Mrs. Lee. Let's see who dares touch me. Mrs. Heenley. The old man you found. But he's just a fake. Then what kind of Mrs. Chestnut are you? This demolition document. But it was Mr. Lee in your mouth who did it himself. Open your dog's eyes and see clearly. What's going on? Ming Ming Su Desu said not to check for the time being. Boss Joe. This is the one I introduced to you. The sister of the head of the orphanage. Hello, Boss Joe. I am Shen Meiling. You said you could handle the guessing goddess of the orphanage. Head to head with Shen Shui. That's definitely not gonna work. But we can match the name of Mr. Lee. Drive him to a dead end first. And then you will come forward to help and seduce you. In this case, not only can we take down the orphanage, can also take advantage of the opportunity to destroy the reputation of Mr. Lee. It's old at once. Is that clear? The order given by President Lee himself. Do whatever it takes to force you to demolish. Why don't you smash it for me? Don't smash it. I didn't agree. Do you believe it or not? I posted this video on the internet. You Lishi group bully the weak. The true face will be exposed. You're a jinx. Don't stand in our way, Taro. I'm the person in charge, Mom. I said if you can open it, you can open it for me. I blew it all up. Good. Send it all away. All of you stop. Miss Xian, are you all right? I'm fine. You are. I am the secretary of Vice President Zhou. Let me tear down this orphanage. At the order of Mr. Lei. Even if you are the secretary of Vice President Zhou. Boss Li just returned to China to do business. The means are a little radical. If you put the forced demolition on the internet, will be the reputation of the Richter Group. Would be extremely damaging. General Manager Zhou's order. Whoever dares to demolish it, call it out. Son-in-law, why don't we go? Come back when he seduces someone. Shen Shui, wait. Li will never let you go. Let's go. Sister, what am I afraid of? Thank you, Boss Zhou. Otherwise, our orphanage might be torn down. For the demolition of the orphanage, Mr. Zhou can provide a better plan. Miss Chan, if you're interested, you can contact me. I'm his secretary, Beijing. Thank you. They'll probably start all over again. I advise you to make a decision as soon as possible. You didn't expect Boss Li to go back on his word. How about talk to Boss Zhou again? I'll think about it first. Let's pack up our things. Come on. You mean I was drunk yesterday? Not only showed his true identity, and show that it is white. How did he react? He doesn't seem to believe you are Boss Li. Said it would reconsider. I'm really not angry. Why don't you call and try again? It doesn't suit you to struggle here, Ray. A strict style of handling affairs. Or is it that you are timid? When have I ever been a pussy? What is Boss Li doing with my phone? Alright, you can be an old man. Tell that lying scum. Boss Li, I never want to see him again. I thought you said he didn't trust me as chief executive. And you're not angry? I really don't know what's going on. Take a quick walk. Now there is a misunderstanding. Boss Li, I think. Now bring me all the projects in the company. I want to look at them one by one. Boss Li, listen to me. Get off work now. Come and get it for you. What else can be misunderstood? General Manager Bai. It's already been filed to demolish our orphanage. These people are coming fiercely today. I'm sure it won't stop. If they come back, what are we gonna do? My old bones are not afraid of death. Just afraid of having a baby? Mr. Bai, I'd like to make an appointment with Mr. Zhou. I want to talk to him. Miss Shen, you finally figured it out. I'll send you the address of the meeting soon. Good. Aunt Liu, don't worry. As long as I'm here, I wouldn't have let those people hurt the kids. Miss Chen, Mr. Joe has been waiting for a long time. Please follow me. Good. Sister, is that all right? Send these photos out. That is to sit down, and Shen Shuyi's private life is chaotic. Do not hesitate to impersonate in order to make money. Awesome. And then add Mom and our testimony. She totally came to our help. Boss Joe, you take the big money. Boss Lee, stop. I think there must be some misunderstanding between you and Miss Shen. Why don't you call his friend? Beat around the bush. Hello. Who is this? I am a friend who went to the orphanage with Shu Yi. Do you remember? So it's you. I wish you were here today. Boss Yi sent someone to the orphanage to smash it up. If Boss Joe hadn't come to the rescue, I'm afraid the orphanages are gone. What about Shu Yi? Shu Yi has already talked about cooperation with Boss Joe. What? Boss Joe. Someone brought it. Boss Joe. I'm from the orphanage. Shen Shuyi. I'm here to talk about cooperation with you. Boss Joe. Hey! Miss Sen, the music was too loud just now. I didn't hear you clearly. Boss Joe, I'm here to talk to you about the demolition of the orphanage. Boss Lee ordered that the orphanage must be demolished. Instead of being forced to dismantle, you can't get anything. Why don't you cooperate with me? Sign this contract. Boss Joe, I can't sign this contract. My demand is to preserve the orphanage. And the demolition fee you paid is even lower than that of Mr. Lee. Reconstruction of the orphanage in terms of terms. I didn't even write the date clearly. This is clearly a bad check. I didn't expect that Miss Shen knew the law at such a young age. Thank you so much for seeing me today. I can't sign this contract. Shen Shuyi. If you don't sign this contract today, you won't leave here. So it was your plan. Lure me into a trap. It's not too stupid. Unfortunately, it's too late. Sign the contract immediately. I'm not gonna sign it. You. If you don't sign, don't blame us for being rude to you. Junjin strange wine. What? The person in charge of the orphanage's private life was exposed. Under personal pressure. Had to give up the identity of the head of the orphanage. Bodyguard, give it to me. No. Number. Stop. You're an imposter again. Money. Boss Joe is him. Boss Lee. What are you doing here? What's wrong with it? Can't say. Boss Lee, I didn't know she was your woman. Me too. For the company to get her to agree to the demolition as soon as possible. Just a little bit of material. Old rules. Clean it up. Lizzie, I am not only the veteran of the company. Or your elder? Don't you dare hit me. Aren't you afraid that the old lady will hold you accountable? Hey, Junjun, don't move. At least we're a family. Frighten people. Let's do it. I'll get you some ice. Let's go. Yeah. Uncle. I'm hot. I can't hold on. That's me. Is it possible? You can't see enough. But I'm leaving. Much I. Ah. Uncle. Why am I in the same bed with you? I was wrong. It wasn't drugged. You forgot about last night. Boss Lee. Boss Lee. They call you Mr. Lee. So you approached me by concealing your identity. Just for the demolition of the orphanage. Maybe something happened. That's why he's so hostile to me. It is not appropriate to reveal your identity now. I'm impersonating. You forgot that Vice President Joe also called you Mr. Lee. How do you explain it? The real boss Lee has just returned home. Few people have seen his true face. Because I heard you were taken away yesterday. That's why I pretended to be Mr. Lee to save you. Really? That's for sure. I don't believe it. Unless you prove it to me. How to prove it? Help me to publish the evil deeds of Lishi Group. I want to expose them. Okay, you send me. Arrange it. Report the documents sent immediately. Boss Lee, you're crazy. You are trying to expose yourself. Do as I say. This station has received a report. Rex Group. In order to promote the plan of Huanyu Commercial Development Zone. break into an orphanage illegally, violent smashing, forced demolition. It's really outrageous. I hope history can respond as soon as possible. Who can give me an explanation? Old lady. I also brought people there for the whole project. I just want to talk to him. As a result, I didn't do it, look. Beat me up like this. So? The things published in the Dadu Daily. He must have colluded into the city. Fake news released. It is surprising that Dadu Daily has such a blind reporter. Dare to make a pragmatic report. Ignore the reputation of history. Check it for me. Yes. Go and investigate for me immediately. Who is the reporter who published the false news? What? What do you got? If you got it, you don't have to check it. It's me. Yin Chen, as the president of the group, don't you know? A false report. How much loss will it cause to our company? Why are you to do this? Of course, it was Mr. Lee for this trial. Because I don't want strength destroyed by some unscrupulous people. These are the photos I received. Everybody take a good look. What has our dear Vice President Joe done? Yin Chun. What's going on? Official seal of Deputy Chief of Joe. Use this fake demolition gift privately. Demolish the orphanage in my name. And pretending to be a good man to cajole the head of the orphanage. After being exposed, he did not hesitate to drug and force. If this matter is exposed by a competitor, the loss of history is inestimable. Why has Uncle been in for so long and hasn't come out yet? He can't be maimed by the group, is he? You. Aunt Liu. How's the immediate one doing? Uncle, he helped us report the dirty material on the lawyer. You're definitely going to do this to him. Then we have to save him. But how to get in? Yes. Then you will cooperate with my performance. That's your sister's offer. What do? Resolution building. No one is allowed to go in and out at will. Bold. Even I dare to stop it. Do you know who we are? Who are you? I'm Mrs. Lizzo. These 5 children are from the Hercules group. Young master and young lady. We're gonna marry you. All 5. This is almost catching up with the gourd baby. Boss Lee can't believe that he is so fit for life. It seems that Lee will not work. Wave knives are all fake. It's not impossible. It's super good. We have to report this. Hey, what else is there to report? Quickly take us to see my husband. Otherwise, the children won't find their father. Start crying. You have something to see. The ground is always in the conference room. I'll take you there. You can tell the truth. Zhou Ting, explain to me. Old lady, look how important one new project is. I don't need to say more. That woman is greedy for vanity. He has been refusing to pay attention to this. So I did this for the sake of the company. Instead, it's an example. Publish articles that are disadvantageous to our historical group. Must have been bewitched by Shen Shui. Yin Chen. I can't believe you're still hanging out with that new house. What? Boss Lee, these kids say you're their father. My child. You got the wrong guy. You are our father, Yukin. I can't believe you gave birth to so many children without telling me. My grandma. Milk. I'm here to save you. Come with me. Hey. What are you doing here? Of course I'm here to save you. They didn't do anything to you, did they? Didn't stab you with a needle. Torture to extract a confession. Of course not. I'm a tough guy. An excellent reporter from Dedu Daily. How about they dare not report it? Sorry. I shouldn't have doubted you. Actually, there's something I want to tell you. I am Lee. Is everyone okay? Nothing. It all depends on the children for cover. They dare not stop it. Uncle, are we good? Thanks to you. But you have to call your brother. Otherwise, your sister Shui and I will be poor. You're the uncle. Sister Shui said. You are an old cow who eats tender grass. Yeah. Cut. Alright, uncle, just uncle. How about uncle treat you to delicious food? Okay. Thank you. Wow. Xiaohua. Ouch. Son-in-law of the president. You're back. Aunt Liu, take the children to play first. Okay. Go, go, go. Go. Aunt Shu. What happened before was all my fault. There is no overnight feud in this family. Just forgive Mom. I won't forgive you. And Uncle, he is not the president of history. It's to keep the orphanage and let him pretend. And you don't have to act in front of him. Fake sister. Are you kidding me? He is the president of the history group. I think you are climbing a high branch. When you don't even want your family. It was you who cut me off first. You are not welcome here. Please leave. You're a white-eyed wolf who can't raise well. Okay, you're gonna cut me off, aren't you? Then raise me to your age. Bring all the money you spend. 3 million. At a price or we won't leave. 3 million. My clothes are all left over by Shen Meiling. Unwanted old clothes. Tuition fees are also donated by the school. And I earned it on a work-study program. The food is also steamed bread porridge. I just finished paying off the beginner's loan this year. Where did I get 3 million? I don't care about 3 million. Or we're not leaving. Or, I'll make your orphanage unquiet. 3 million, right? I'll transfer your money. Keys. 3 million to the account. Worthy of being the president. Jifang, can we go now? I'm leaving. Uncle, where did you get 3 million? You just gave it to them. I'm going to pay it back. A large amount of money can be transferred without money. Oh. The master is still you. Opportunity to rob. That's right. You name one. Reporter, where did you get 3 million? It is used by the Rex Group to improve the life of the orphanage. Don't worry. Boss Lou said. That's really great. Ha. Check the balance of this card for me. Yes. The bank card has been frozen. What's going on? How can my card be frozen? Just a moment, please take a look. Someone reported to the police and was defrauded. All the money will not be repaid. This account. We can only freeze this account immediately. What? What? How could the money in the account be frozen? You did it, didn't you? You're not going to get a penny. Your sister-in-law is a bitch. Mom, what are we going to do now? Ouch. Mrs. Yi, right? Hey, I'm Shen Shuyi's mother. Mom, come and sit down. Mrs. Li, you want to meet the family of Chief Li's girlfriend. I don't agree with Yanchin marrying a new girl. Give me a number. How much money can make your daughter quit automatically? Automatic exit. Mom, let you make an offer. Will 10 million be enough? 10 million is enough. Of course, as soon as your money arrives. We need to find a secret layer right away. Yes. This is a deposit of 2 million. Pay the final payment after the job is done. Alright. It's on us. 10 million. We're going to be rich. It is, isn't it? I didn't expect Shen Shui to be such a loser. It's worth so much money. I really underestimate her. But let her leave Mr. Li completely. We have to let her marry. Oh, Merrill Lynch. You have a plan. Mom, don't worry. To protect him from our hands. Yeah. I'm not giving you a penny. What happened to you? Shu Yi. Mom's sick. Can you come back and have a look? Oh my god. Shen Shui. Damn it. I already sent the physical examination report to your phone. See for yourself. Gastric cancer. Hey. I'll take off my makeup. Make up some dark circles under your eyes. Hey. Well, the face is not white enough to drop powder. I see. All right. Sister, do you think that bitch can come? He said he was going to sever ties with us. He is sure to come. The medical examination report I sent him. That's the real thing. Thanks to the help of Mrs. Li. Shen Shui. No matter how she looks into it. Our mom really has stomach cancer. Hey. Yo, Shuyi. There you are. I knew you wouldn't abandon Mom. This is a medicine for gastric cancer. There are also contact information for experts in the treatment of gastric cancer. This is the last time I help you. I will never come again. Master Shu, I know you're still breathing. Mom, it's a bad thing. It's definitely not good for you. For the sake of Mom, she's dying. Can you forgive me? We've severed our relationship. Take care. You idiot. Do you know the scourge of 1,000 years? Mum, I'm fine. In the future, I will point to you for eating and drinking spicy food. How could I have stomach cancer? Shen Shui, just wait. Please be obediently married to an older disabled man. Hey, people are ready for you. Send a car to pick it up. Give me your phone. Missing for 1 day. He'll be worried. Boss Lee, your phone is with the old lady. You have to throw it, husband. Someone go and give me the phone. Boss Lee. Because of the orphanage. The Huanyu project has been delayed for so long. And because you're on the news. If you really want to save the orphanage, you have to take care of this for me. Good. Hey. 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 Oh, it's beautiful. You have a good figure. My daughter is a doctor. Career is also good. In the future, I can take care of my son. Just a little skinny. The ass is a little small. Can I have a son? Oh, Bao has a son. You see, not only did I have a son, and gave birth to a pair of dragon and phoenix twins. Our village. There's a rule. The bride has to eat a plate of dumplings when she comes in. There is a nail in the bread in the dumplings. If you can eat a nail, and can spit out a pointed head, then it will be difficult to get dumplings at one stroke. Okay, where are the dumplings? Eat, girl. Eating dumplings can give birth to a son. I'm not eating. Let me go. Boss Lee, are you all right? I always have a bad feeling. This is not Aunt Liu from the orphanage. Why did she call me? What book is gone again? Hello. The subscriber you dialed is temporarily. Inform Lesser Snow to locate quickly. Hey, Boss Lee. The old lady said. You must not leave the company today. Get out of the way. Yan Chen. Halt. Yan Chen. Shu Yi is my woman. I will not allow her to make any false confessions. Your meal. I'm not eating. You give it to me. Number. The dumplings are hot. This is the countryside, not a city. It can't be wasted. Eat. Eating dumplings can have a son. Get up. Mum, come and shove it directly to him. It's not up to you to eat or not. Give me something to eat. Yeah. Ding Ziai was the first to eat. Blessed is Ding Ziai. Ask me to look. Pointed or round? Stop. Master son. Uncle. You asked for it. We let you eat dumplings with nails. Don't be afraid. I'll take you to the hospital. Young woman and son-in-law. Let me tell you something. It's all a misunderstanding. I said you go. Let's clean it up. Yeah, we're all family, brother-in-law. Ah. An orphan girl in a slum. To be so confident. Confuse Yun Chen like this. For he dared to disobey me. I'll charter a plane to pick you up. You will return home immediately. There's something you need to solve. How's the Laoya orphanage going? Don't worry. The history group allocated funds to repair the orphanage. It seems that we misjudged Boss Li. He's a good guy. That's right. Zhao Li has been busy taking care of you these days. You too. Let's get married. Aunt Liu. Is everything all right? Well, I really should get ready for this marriage. Who? Who said anything about marrying you? Yanchen. Yanchen, I miss you so much. I have nothing to do with him. Don't get me wrong. We are. Xiao Li is a person she can count on. You mustn't think about it. There must be some misunderstanding. What the hell are you doing? Yanchen hasn't seen her for so many years. You were so cruel to me. Platinum. Don't pretend in front of me. My mom asked you to come back and break me up with Xu Yi, right? So I am such a person in your heart. I came back on my own. As for the reason, see for yourself. Got cancer. I have no more than a year to live. You are the one I can't let go of, Yanchen. It was my fault to leave without saying goodbye. It was also a last resort to treat cancer. Now, can you stay with me for the last time? What resources do you want? I will try my best to help you. But I have a girlfriend. Impossible. Your girlfriend doesn't know who you really are, does she? Boss Lee. What the hell are you doing? Yanshin, I said. I'm sick. I want you to stay with me. The old lady of King Ming prepared a reception party for me. Invite our former friends to join us. I'll wait for you. I'll leave you two alone. I'm leaving. I'll take you. No. Me and him. Who are you? She's my ex-girlfriend. It's been 10 years since we broke up. She has something to do with me. Turned out to be an ex-girlfriend. Uncle. Will you get back together with him? I like you. From now to the future. You're the only one. Unless you don't want me. Or what's wrong with me? Uncle. You're the only one I can count on now. Don't leave me in the future. And don't lie to me, okay? Idiot. How can I give up? It seems that we need to find an opportunity as soon as possible. Tell him who I am. Never leave me. Number. Don't worry. I'm here. It's dark now. I'm sorry. It bothers you. You've been lovelorn all day. Someone must be looking for you. Answer it. Okay. I'll be right back to the office. Then I'll go first. You should go now. I'll just accompany the bed. Uncle, you've been with me all day. Get busy. Then have a good rest. I said you are the only one in Zhao Li's heart. Even if that woman wanted to take it, she couldn't take it away. Your name is Fang Quangson. Zhao Li is back. See you. Aren't you the woman in the morning? What are you doing here? I want to talk to you, okay? What do you want to talk to us about? Aunt Liu. It's okay. You can get out of here. I'm actually here to explain the relationship between me and Yanshin. We broke up a long time ago. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. He already told me. Really? That's good. After all, I didn't come back to get him back together. I have leukemia. Both parents are dead. Yanshin is the only one. Of course my family is who I used to be. Just want to be friends with him before leaving. I'm sorry I caused you trouble. Tomorrow night is my reception. May I invite you to join me? Good. I'll be there. I didn't expect that all Miss Bai's friends are so rich. Kian will slip away when he finds a chance to say hello to him. Have you heard? This is a windy feast. It is specially prepared by Lishi Group for Miss Bai. This scale, I'm afraid it can only be used by the future young women of Lishi Group. Can afford it. I didn't expect such a mysterious Mr. Lee. The first appearance was the announcement of the marriage. Looks like we don't have a chance. This party. It is unexpectedly to announce the marriage of Miss Bai and lying. But yesterday she clearly said that besides uncle, no one can leave. It's Boss Lee, so handsome. What a golden girl. Miss Bai. Boss Lee is uncle. What do you want? Everyone is watching. Don't give it away. Oh my God, is this a public declaration of sovereignty? How romantic. I heard that they were in love for the first time. I didn't expect to be reunited 10 years later. I heard that Mrs. Lee intends to get them engaged. I have some personal business in the morning. Excuse me for a moment. Everybody, go on. Leah. Aliyah. I'm sorry, Shui. And I don't want to hurt you. But I don't want to see Yanshin for me. Hurt innocent people. You are panda blood too. He approached you to get you to make my bone marrow. 1. Bone marrow transplantation. He hurt you for me too. I apologize to you on his behalf. Sue you. It's not what it looks like. You explain to me. Uncle, I don't blame you for hiding your identity and deceiving me. Because during this time, you've been helping the kids in my orphanage. I know you're a good guy. But emotionally, if you don't do it well, to make a clean break with Miss Mac, why are you messing with me? It's you. He never messed with you. I mean it to you. I won't explain it to you. Deceive others. Viv, I'll see you tonight. So? You met a scumbag. The scum man is an uncle. Uncle loved by moonlight. When Bai Yuguan returns home, you will break up. This is too small. Ah, that's not right. When did you fall in love? I wasn't aware of that. I haven't had a chance to go public yet. Oh, you want to be more open too. Uncle is no good. Look at our big chrysanthemum mating and giving it away. It was returned today. It's not impossible. That boyfriend of yours. People are in their 30s. Just a first love via moonlight. Plus you can barely calculate 1.5. He doesn't think it's very good in that respect. Ah, that's not right. Aren't you an andrologist? You should know that. The man is Waterloo when he is 26 years old. Look at Mr. Lee, the richest man. So rich. And 35 years old this year. Don't you still see a male doctor? In fact, Mr. Lie. What a pity. Boss Lee. Which is Mr. Lee? It can't be the richest man, is it? What are you saying? The ex-boyfriend who broke up with you is the richest man. Boss Lee. It's a dream, isn't it? The rich woman is by my side. Rich women are all by my side. I'm not dreaming. I'm withdrawing what I just said. General Manager Yi. He is very good. He has to do it. Why don't we do it for the money? Just put up with it a little bit. I just want to draw a line with him now. That's okay. But it's a pity. Then again, Boss the is so rich. If he won't let you go, he has thousands of ways to treat you. That's why I hid at your door. VIV. What do you think I should do? I have an idea. Table 9. Go. So the way you say is to go on a blind date. Want to get rid of a queue. Can only start the next relationship as soon as possible. I don't want to yet. This is my careful selection. Hello. Hello. Well, I find that we have a tacit understanding. What tacit understanding? There is a tacit understanding that you don't talk and I don't talk. What's wrong? Allergies. Oh, I didn't notice there were mangoes in the drink. Oh, it's okay. It's really a mental and material girl. It has developed in only a few days. Next target. Yanchin. It's like you're crazy. I looked for him for a few days. Yeah, Soot. He doesn't even know. By the way, why don't we go to the movies? I just bought 2 new movie tickets. All right. Go to the movies with another man with my child. That's not good, right? You both. Oh no. Don't get me wrong. He's my ex-boyfriend. We broke up. He's talking nonsense. What a coincidence. Shu Yi ran into it again. Still can't let go of Yanchin. Deliberately playing hard to get here. What a scumbag. Let's go to the movies. You're going to take your baby on a date with him. And let my kids call him dad. This is how you get back at me. Yeah. How is that possible? I have a grandson. We martyrs have a queen. History. I'm sorry. We don't fit together. I dare not put a hat on the richest man. Bye-bye. No. No. Bye-bye. Don't go. Halt. I do not allow the descendants of our history to live outside. He was lying just now. I'm not even pregnant. Is he really pregnant? The flesh and blood of Yanqing. Ouch. It's all pregnant and vomiting. This must be pregnant. It's not pregnancy sickness. This is what I just did. Mum. Actually, there's something I haven't told you. I'm really not good at that. Fortunately, the best part of calligraphy art. And young. If, at my age, it should be hard to have a baby. So this may be an opportunity. The rumors from the outside world are all true. No wonder you're 35, and you don't even have a woman around you. I thought you were hurt. Oops. This is really a sin. But it's okay. With our blood. Since you are pregnant with Yansheng's child, then Mrs. Bai is the heaviest heir. If it goes on like this, I'm afraid I'll lose to him. Somebody. Send Miss Bai to the hospital at once. Well, Mom, go and have a look. I'll talk to Xu Yi. Oh, okay. Then I'll take her to the hospital. Well, I'm not bad. Hey. Why does this still bite? I can't believe the rabbit bites. Who told you to lie just now? But be ruthless. I dare to build my own kill. Where did you get the fake test form? It's pretty real. I didn't make this rumor for you. But how do you know the test sheet is fake? I'm an andrologist. I don't know if you can or not. What do you want to do in public? Figured it out. So Dr. Shen thinks I can do it. You. Okay. Very good. But I don't have a comparison. Besides, whether you can or not has nothing to do with me. I won't forgive you. Forget it this time. If you dare to spread a rumor next time, I'll be rude to you. What are you doing? You. Why are you kissing me? You even have a fake identity. You're close to me. Isn't that what you did for beluga whales? Then what makes you think? Is the beluga whale test real? There is no disease at all. What? This test form is forged by Yang. It's the same hospital. It's the same doctor. You're pretty smart. This hospital is wholly owned by us Lux. All the doctors inside are for our exclusive use. So if you're right, the person responsible for these 2 test orders, it should be the same person. It's Mrs. Lee. I didn't expect him to hate me so much. He's him. It's me. It's me. I don't want any more barriers between us. Never leave me. You let me go. I won't let go. I thought you said I was your only family. What? You're abandoning me again? Born. If you're mad at me, then hit me. Yeah. Until you are satisfied. That's what you said. Happy birthday. Hi, it's your birthday today. Have you forgotten? Chow Li prepared it especially for you. We also rehearsed. Do you like it? This is the best birthday present I have ever received. But Mrs. Lee, he was pregnant because I was pregnant. I didn't accept me until I got there. But I'm not pregnant now. It's not too late. What do you mean? What are you doing? Sister in the first year of junior high school. I heard that the Rex group not only saved the orphanage and launched the orphanage reconnection plan. Oh, that's a big pattern. Well, since our sister Shi is so gentle and kind, my brother-in-law must be a very good man too. Otherwise, can you invest in us? Oh, don't kiss us. You said they were all sisters. Why is the difference so big? There is a disturbance at the door of Li Shanshan. You need to go and have a look. Really can't stand myself. It's a big news these days. The future mother-in-law of the richest man only touches her daughter. After climbing into the rich and powerful family, refused to support his adoptive mother and stepemper. Is a completely white-eyed wolf. This station broadcast live. Oh, the white-eyed wolf. This one has no conscience. I worked so hard to raise him. He got paid and tried to sever ties with me. I'm sorry I'm so poor. Sister, even though it was adopted by us. But we always treat him like a family. Only to find out that he kicked us away. I'll forget it. Even my old father won't let go. Wow. My life is so hard. Pheasant turns into phoenix. I don't even recognize my family. What a white-eyed wolf. You see, his father is so badly dressed. Go into the rich family and wear this kind of clothes for your family. I'd say, it is better to adopt fewer children in the orphanage. The genes are just bad. Is it enough to spread rumors? Is it enough to spread rumors? Who made up the rumor? Can you come out like this if I don't? I can't even see you. You are so ruthless. I'm so ruthless. I don't give you anything to eat. Or let you wear rags. Everybody, look. This is his own daughter. He adopted me. Shen Shui, are you crazy? This is St. Lawrence's aunt. If you break it, you can afford it. Let's see it clearly, right? It looks like a lack of food and clothing. What about me? This coat of yours is the new style of St. Laurent. One piece is 100,000 smaller. This last name is too far away. My own daughter wears something so expensive. You see, Yang Yu has been wearing that dress for at least 10 years. Obviously have a lot of money. Deliberately dressed like this. It seems that there is no less abuse of young you. Look at other people's prosperity. Lick an old face. Use us as guns. What nonsense. I bought the clothes on my own salary. Yeah, he was wearing these old clothes on purpose. I'm not lying to you. Don't act. I'll shoot you. Is everything all right? Nothing. You have no conscience. Ah. 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 You hit my mom, so don't hit me. Boss Lee. It is rumored that Dr. Shen is your girlfriend. Is it true? I'm sorry. The time for construction is not convenient for interviews. It's true. She's the one I love most. Whether now or in the future. I'll always be there for her. That's right. Please pay more attention to the orphanage reconstruction plan. Now, there are a lot of volunteers over there. I'm at home. I'm at home too. Don't think you can rest easy just because you're pregnant. Mrs. Lee's position can only be mine. You are Shen Shuyi's ex-boyfriend. It's me. But we talked about it in college. Broke up 4 years ago. Talking about beauties. You spent 1 million to ask me to do something for you. Really? Thank you for your help. This is hard work. You're welcome. Everyone came here voluntarily. Yeah. It doesn't look good for you to pay. Thank you. Thank you. No wonder Yan Chen fell in love with him. I misunderstood him before. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? There's something wrong with the company. I'm not here to see you. I'm here to see my daughter-in-law and grandson. Daughter-in-law. Mrs. Lee. You. Oh. Why are you still called Mrs. Lee? Call Mom. Mum, huh? Mum. Hey, Mom. Ouch, kids. Oh, it was all about the past. My fault. You must give me a chance to make it up to you. Why don't you take the kids to the mall to buy a new dress? What do you think? Is it too expensive? Thank you, Grandma. Hey, go, go, go. 3,000. This is too expensive. Let's go. Waiter. Pay by card. My God. Is this what the rich and powerful families sweep the streets? It's simply inhumane. But it's not easy to be a wife of this rich family. I can't believe you had so many children. Almost caught up with the pursuit team. That's shy. Who said anything about giving me 5 children? Then I also had to. You two will have a lot of lives if you two get married. We can afford to have a football team. Old lady, I have something to say to you alone. Just say it again. Just say it. The child can't even tell a lie. Like I said this. Shui, what are you doing here? What happened last time? I'm sorry. Didn't hold it. I heard your mother say you're pregnant. Don't worry. I'm a responsible person. I will be responsible for you. What is Joe Wenbin talking about? We've been breaking up for 4 years. Suji, I'm sincere about you. Don't take my child to marry another man. Let go. Everybody, come and have a look. This woman. Material girl. I'm going to marry another man with my child. Looking for a rich man. This girl looks so familiar. Isn't she the girlfriend of Boss Lee? Hey. Anne had a good impression of her. I didn't expect it to be a material girl. My private life is still so chaotic. I didn't expect you to be this kind of person. Old lady, you can't be fooled by this scheming girl. Let brother Yancheng be a father to the bastard in his belly. I didn't. Old lady, you should hit Shen Shui. Why did you hit me? I'm hitting a troublemaker like you. You found him, right? I didn't. Mrs. Lee, I still have our room records on my phone. You? Compare the months of the baby in his belly. And room records. You can see it. Enough. I haven't even opened a room for you. Sister Shui has been with us all the time. You're lying. Brother Yankwon, I'm just afraid you'll be deceived by this woman. I'm doing this for your own good. Is it? She is a flirtatious woman. It's just stupid. As a matter of fact, the most fun is to shut up. This rumor monger, drag it out for me. Old lady, what I said is true. I do it for the good of Lee's family. What she is pregnant with is not the blood of the Lee family at all. Yeah? Well, she's not even pregnant. What? How is it possible that you're not pregnant? Actually, old lady, I lied to you that I wasn't pregnant. You! I can't tell whether it's a real pregnancy or a fake pregnancy. I already knew that. I used to mistake you for a semi-fairy. But now I believe in Yanchen's vision. No way. Get them all out of here. Never step into the earth. Their wives pushed us. Never mind. Mom. Thank you. Hey. Our family is the shortest. In the future, you will be the shortness of our family. Uncle, I suspect you're calling me short. I'm not. Mom, that bitch, Shen Shui. I lost my job. It ticks me off. Why do you think that bitch's life is so good? Be favored by General Manager Lee. I'm putting all my resources. It's all on your brother and sister. It's your brother and sister who don't stand up to each other. It's time for me to make a scene. Now you have to smash eggs on your back when you go out. Then what can I do? This family is reported as the richest man. Mom, we're going the wrong way. Just hold Shen Shui's thigh. We are the in-laws of the richest man. That makes sense, Jinjin. With this richest brother-in-law, don't you want me to choose the expensive son of the capital? Waiting for his wedding. We will appear as the family of Shi Xiang. Say some more nice things to him. And then, he has to admit it even if he doesn't recognize it. Just wait for me to do it. When this Huanyu project is over, let's go pick out the wedding dress. Count the number of people who choose diamond rings. Fat blue sky. Yeah. Yes. But my uncle married an unmarried orphan like me. Will it embarrass you? What are you talking about? I'm your family. Yeah. Family. Sleeping. The wedding will do as I say. I want to give him an unforgettable wedding. This is worthy of the richest man. The wedding is so grand. This has to be 10 million. Mom, when I get married later, I'm going to get a bigger and better one than this one. You're my baby girl. When the time comes, let Shen Shui get you hundreds of millions of dollars. Yeah, let's go. Excuse me, where are your invitations? No entry without invitations. Do you know who we are? Don't you dare ask for an invitation. The richest lady and I have the same registered permanent residence. Mother-daughter relationship. I'm the mother-in-law of your richest man. Don't you dare stop me. Be careful that you can't make it through the dungeon. Yeah, I'm sorry. Come in. Now, please. The most beautiful bride appears tonight. The bride gets married. None of my mother's family came. The Li family is married to an orphan girl who is helpless. Ah, what are all the girls in the Li family who can't get married? I can't believe I married someone like this. Who says she doesn't have a family? We are her family. What are you guys doing here? You are not welcome to my wedding. Shu Yi. At least I've raised you for so many years. Since the thing is, Mom knew she was wrong. I apologize to you. I do not accept. Mom is kneeling down for you. Just let Mom attend the wedding. Shen Shui, how can you let your mother kneel down before you? We're here to sincerely apologize to you. Don't push your luck. Evil people drive these troublemakers out. Why do you feel guilty and want to gag? Everyone watch carefully. In this household register, we are his real family. Sorry, uncle. I ruined our wedding. Take this opportunity. Let me announce to you. My wife has a real mother. His mother is me. His family is us. I said you. I told you I would give you a complete wedding. How is this possible? I am his mother. Only by helping each other is a real family. You don't deserve to take them away. It happened so suddenly. That's why we are. I already treat you as my family. Good. Today we will send you off together. Thousands of thoughts. Afraid of losing. Eyeliner. Yanchin. I leave him to you. I will take good care of him. Okay, now let's start. Ask the groom. Whether poor or rich. Whether in health or disease. Are you willing to love her forever? Protect her. I will. Ask the bride. Whether poor or rich. Whether in health or disease. Do you always love the groom? Hold the hand with him. Growing old with your son. I'm willing to. Congratulations to the couple for getting married. Give me a kiss. 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 Give me a kiss.